We're live. We're so live. We're so live right now.
If you're alive.
Dude, I need to figure out the damn ass. Do you have? How familiar are you with OBS, Josh?
Pretty familiar.
I'm trying to get my chat so it's a sidebar option in OBS. And I fucked up the dock and I can't get it to do that anymore. It like pops up in a weird way.
Have you used OBS Live or anything like that?
I'm streaming my screen. I don't know if you can see this, but it's okay because I don't really need to see the view panel.
What are you trying to do? Just move it?
I want it so it's on the right side. It's hard to explain, but by default, it's on the right side here, and it's just like a really clean. You can see your viewfinder.
Pop it out. Can't you pop it out and then move it over there?
Well, you can, but then it's like it's floating.
No, I mean, can't you? It should snap over there if you drag it. Drag it up.
I was trying that yesterday. I guess it doesn't matter. Even up here is okay.
I like it up there.
Yeah, there's a way to do it. I'm telling you. And usually just snaps.
Oh, see, it just snapped right there. That's weird. Okay. Whatever. This is fine. Let me test the... Yeah, we're good. Okay. So, where did I even leave off yesterday? Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to get a saving pipeline in place. I was watching a video on it after I closed the stream last night, and that is kind of complicated.
Connor, you home yet? You still creeping in your girlfriend's house?
Connor?
Tyler? Tyler? I see. It's funny now. I'm calling Connor Tyler and Tyler Connor. So yeah, you're still at her house?
Yes.
Let's just move in.
This rate, fuck man.
What are you there for? Does she have like pets you're taking care of? She got plants that you gotta water or some shit?
The fish, dogs. Can't really move the fish.
Where are her parents?
California. I think 90% of people here are from California.
None.
Is she like alert yet?
What do you mean as an alert?
Like, can you go and like talk to her, or is she just like always sleeping?
We cannot go talk to her.
Well, yeah, because you got kicked out. But like, is she alert enough? Can she text you, call you, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh. So she's been updating you? What's the update?
You got the camera. You gotta wait until she shits. They gotta search through her shit. And then
she already took the camera?
Yeah. You gotta wait, and then for some reason you can't fucking like just directly take the photos from it. You have to search through the actual fucking thing or whatever. We'll see where she's bleeding from.
I need to clean up this shit. Hold on. I'm gonna leave backrooms open. Test 3. Why was that so big? That's weird. Yeah, I wish you the damn best, Tyler. I wish you the goddamn best, man. I wish her the best.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
Alright, this is cleaner. So now we just have the old project and Visceral 2. The saving thing is gonna make my fucking head explode. It's really weird. Create save game object. I should really, like, I have a bad habit. I'll pull documentation up, and I'll glance over it. I'll mostly just look at the blueprints. I don't really read it to get a comprehensive understanding. I should probably start doing that. But it is what it is. I want to start dabbling with using C++, like coding with C++ instead of using Blueprint too, but not good enough yet. So what did we do yesterday? I need to get a jacket, it's fucking cold. We got a main menu with UI that you can exit out of. If you click play, it transitions the character to a different level, which is all well and good, but now today we need to start getting into the fucking the shitness with the save system. The meaning of saving the game can vary considerably from one game to the next, but the general idea of enabling players to quit the game and then resume where they left off at a later time is part of most modern games. Depending on what type of game you're making, you may only need a few basic pieces of information such as a last checkpoint the player reached and maybe which items the player has found, or you may need much more detailed information, possibly involving things like a long list of players' social interactions with other in-game characters or current status of variety. Yep. Unreal Engine 4, which we're not using, but it should be the same, features a saving loading system that revolves around one or more custom save game classes that you create to meet your game's specific needs, including all of the information that you need to preserve across multiple play sessions. The system supports the ability to have multiple saved game files and to save different save game classes to those files. This is useful for separating globally unlocked features from playthrough specific game data. Okay, creating a save game object, which I think I did this yesterday. To create a new save game object, create a new blueprint class under parent. Yeah, so I think we started doing this yesterday. So
Yeah.
did we? Maybe we didn't. Maybe we did not. Let me make a new folder of this. Aaron just texted me, and I kind of glanced at it. I thought she said, "I want to shoot you." She said, "I want to shoot with you." For a second there, I was like, "Oh fuck, did I do something?" No, I didn't do anything. All right, so blueprint class. Wait, yeah. So the answer is save game. We're gonna name this BP underscore save game. In your new save game object blueprint, create variables for any information you would like to save. Note, in this example, there are also variables declared that will be used to store default values for the save slot name and user index, so that each class that saves to this save game object will not have to independently set those variables. This step is optional and will cause there to be one save slot that gets overwritten if the default values are not changed. Alright, so let's start with declaring a variable. We'll name it prev level. So I think in the design doc before I cleaned it up last night, I was gonna do an integer variable called prev level, which would be set to a value of 1. Yeah, default value is 0. And then when you transition to the next level, it would increment itself. So let me really quickly, before I do anything, I'm gonna make an actual level that you go to after the debug room, just to test this. So you have debug room main menu, make level 1. Let's make this a shitty quick little level. Level 1. Might actually make that actual thing later, but not for now. Okay. Okay, and we'll do some just quick geometry shit. Make this cobblestone. Cool. Chills, mate. You want to know what's really sad that I learned today?
Yes.
You know the dude where I used to work, the hey mister, that guy.
Yes.
Turns out today, on top of me leaving, that dude had a seizure outside, fell on the pavement and cracked his head open.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's okay, but yeah, it's pretty sad. Pretty sad. Okay. I think he'll be okay though. It didn't sound like he died. That's the most important thing, is he didn't die.
Hey, mister.
Hey, mister. God, it's so sad, dude. That he has such a pure soul. Okay, so let's see here. So we have the variable created. So let's see here. Once you have created a save game class, you can populate it with variables. Yep. For example, you might want to create an integer variable to store a player's score, or a string variable for the player's name. When you save the game, you will transfer the information from the current game world into a save game object, and when loading a game, you will copy it from the save game object to game object, like characters and player controller in game mode. First, use the create save game object node to create an object based on your save game class. Make sure you set the save game class input pins drop down to the class you've created, which is my save game in this example. The create save game object node will automatically change its output pin type to match the type you specify within the save game class input pin. This enables you to use it directly without a cast-to node. You may want to save the resulting object to a variable by promoting to a variable, so you can easily reuse the object you just created later on. Okay. I'm already lost. This is one of those things I haven't fucked with this at all before. I didn't ever mess around with saving the game. It's one of those like back end things you don't really pay attention to when you're playing a game that has to be done. You can set the player name field to player 1. Continue to set fields in your save game object until it contains one of the data you want to store in the save game. Some stuff is so abstract that it's like, it seems simple, but I'm trying to wrap my head around how this works and it makes no fucking sense. Okay, so you create the class, you can populate with variables to store your game's data. For example, you might create an integer variable to store the player's score. Okay, or a string variable for the name. Okay, when you save the game, you will transfer that information from the current game world into a save game object. Okay, and when loading a game, you will copy it from the save game object to, okay. First, use the create save game object node. Okay, save game class, save game. And then make sure you set the save game class input pin drop down. Same as the class, okay. Create game object node will automatically change its output pin type to match the temperature. This enables you to use it directly without a cast-to node. You may want to save the resulting object to a variable by promoting to a variable. Okay, let's just go with the flow and see if it'll make sense after I make it work. Save data, VV save game. Create save game object. BP. Oh, so I did make a save game class from before. I thought I did. Set save.
Fitnessgram pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
That's what
20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start.
A Fitnessgram pacer test is a multi-staged aerobic capacity test. Set save game instance?
I don't give a damn about my reputation.
Save to game slot? No. No.
Yeah.
Create save game slot. First, okay. Make sure you set the save game class, okay? To create save game object node will automatically change its output to the type pin you specify with save game class input pin. Now that the save game instance holds your custom save game object, okay? For example, you can set okay, so you're telling it, hey, create save game object in the class that it's respective to is my save game. Set save game instance target to set player name to player 1. Save slot name to slot name. Target user index to user index. Well, that just makes no damn sense.
It makes no goddamn motherfucking sense.
The part that I'm starting to understand that's so mindfucky is when you think of like saving your game, right? What gets saved is like painfully specified. Like it's not, there's no assumptions in any of this, right? So like, do you want to save where the player was specifically? Okay, you have to create a whole variable for that, like a transformation variable that gets fetched and then stored somewhere. Or like maybe you want to save their ammo count, depending on how the gun was made in the code, depending where that variable's held, like how it's getting handled. You have to fetch it somehow and create that into a save game object as well. Maybe you want to save exactly where the enemy AI was. Well, then you have to make each one of those respective things its own save game object. So like when you click F5 in most games, it's like pulling a shit ton of data and just shoving it somewhere in a dark corner on your computer you don't think about, and then grabbing specifically all those different variables and pulling them back in and running a script to repropagate all the data respectively. It's actually kind of complicated. And I can't even get one damn piece of data. I can't even get one damn piece of data to save right now. Create save game object. Save game instance. Add spawnables or remote to variable. Yeah, today's stream, if anyone even ends up watching it, is going to be probably pretty fucking boring. It's just going to be me painstakingly trying to figure out how to make a fucking save game work.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Let's see what this guy's got to say.
Grammarly now uses AI to help you write, not just revise. Type a prompt, hello, and tutorial.
Made a marketing thing for e-bike.
Play, we go to our first level, play a project
mentioned for the save, open this up. Layer, of course, trend self at the item structure. Right click, open class, and now we need a game instance. This one here, I already created one, so this is the instance called my instance with our inventory, the hotbar, and the character already. So we have to add up the player underscore position as well. Again, as a transform. Be sure that you go to your project settings, maps and modes, and add up your instance that you created on the game instance class. Inside our game instance, we create a custom event called save game. From save game, we say does save game exist? Go from the slot name here, promote to variable. We can keep it like this one. Of course, we need a branch to ask. On true, we want to load game from slot and connect our slot name here. On false, we of course want to create a save game object. Be sure that you select the game save object that you created. Then we get the player on. We get the actor transform. Up here we want to cast to our game save that we created. We want to set the player position. Like this one here, down here as well. Like that. After this, we get the current level name. Again, from the as game save, we want to set the level name and just connect it to the return value here. Again, from the game save, we want to set our character like that. We get the character from the game instance and set it to the game save. We take out the inventory here, go from the game instance again and want to set the inventory. And as you can see, we can do this with every variable that we want to save. Of course, we have to copy and paste this down here as well and just connect the return value with the targets here. And at the end, we go again from the as game save and want to save game to slot. Connect it here, down here as well, and we just connect the return value, save game, we get our slot name again, and this will be of course the slot name. Of course, we need another custom event called load game. We take out our slot name here. We want to load a game from slot, like this one. Then we cast to our game save that we created. The first thing is we want to get our level name. Of course, we want to open the level by name and just connect our level name here. We get the player position.
It's insane how easy people make this look. So, this guy didn't even really do a lot, I think, with his fucking actual save game object. It's mostly all...
Character with our character structure. So we game instance, this one here, I already
He mostly did everything in a game instance, which isn't even how the documentation suggested doing things exactly. That's okay. Let's make a new variable. I'm gonna test. I'm gonna player pause. I'm gonna try and see if I can get it working in a way that I can visually know it's working. I'm gonna try and code a script that's like if you hit F5, it will save the current player location to the game slot, and then if I hit F7, it will load the player position back to the previous spot. So in theory, couldn't parse default value, none. What are you talking about, huh?
What are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about, huh? What the fuck are you talking about over here? Oh, it's weird. It gave me a parsing error, and then I compiled again, and it just didn't give me one. So let's create. Let's do what this guy did. He made another blueprint. He made a game instance. Yeah, game instance. BP underscore game instance. He kind of just like daisy chained this shit in here. Let's see what he did.
Again, is trends and add up your instance that you give this custom event called save game.
Okay, so custom event save game. Okay. Okay. So this basically he's conditionalizing the call to this, so it does load save game from slot name false create save game object to BP save game. Where the hell does the other save game file exist? Did I put it under like levels or something? I don't think so. Menu. Game save data. Yeah. Weird. Okay. I don't understand where the hell it's getting this slot name from. But whatever. Maybe I'll understand it later. Like a lot of things I have to stumble through blindly until it works, and then I get it. Okay, I don't want to do all that. I just want to start with getting the player pause set. Okay. So he casts to save game save. And then
up here we want to cast to our game save that
player pause. I don't think he did that. As game target, cast valid set player position. Set player position to player pause. Okay. Okay, so when save game is called, it asks, does the save game exist in slot name? If it does, load game from slot and cast to the save game data, and then set the player position to the target value. That doesn't even make sense to me. Save game data. Save game. Does save game exist? If yes, load from slot name. Okay. Load the contents from a given slot. Target is gameplay statistics. Target. Tries to access object as a blueprint class BP save game. It may be an instance of. As BP save game. Target. Set the value of a variable player pause as BP save game. Okay. Does that mean that player pause needs to be a variable that I explicitly create within the save game? Where is this coming from? New var. Rid of that. Save slot is a string.
After this, we as game save, we want to set the level name. We want to set the and do this game's next the event, and here we want the value, save game, we get our slot name again, and this will be of course the slot name. Of course.
Okay.
Slot name again, and this will be of course the slot name. Of course we can connect it here, save, and at the end we go again from the as game save and want to save game to slot. Connect it here, down here as well, and we just connect the
Create custom reload game.
No, chicken, bricky, donkey.
What's up, my bitch ass goats?
I'm streaming more game dev stuff. It's complicated. I'm trying to figure out how to basically write data to a save file that I specify so that the game can actually have like save load functionality. But it's freaking complicated, man. It makes me want to shit my pants. I need a jacket though. Take a brief jacket intermission. Oh, I quit my job today, Kyle.
Wait, full stop?
Cause fuck that place, man. So I'm gonna start working with my dad again. He promised me he could make me. Yeah, I'm not like exactly happy. I'm just like kind of like happy. It's kind of like when you're being crushed by a boulder, and instead of it being like on your whole body, somebody rolled it to just your feet. Like you're gonna kind of be happy because now it's just your feet, but my feet are still being crushed. So he promised me.
You got crushed by a boulder, and then someone came and lifted the boulder up, but they didn't move it from on top of you.
Yeah.
And it's only a matter of time until it falls on you again.
He promised me I could make what I was making there, if not more. And he doesn't really promise things a lot. So when he does promise things, I know he means it. So I figure, and he kind of said this too. He's like, listen, it's no pressure. Work for me, get your bills paid while you try and find another job if you want. That's fine. He's not gonna. He was pretty. I don't know. He seemed a little. He seems a little different than he used to be about certain things. So it is what it is. And anyway, it's a whole bunch of bullshit. HR didn't lower my thing, and then my regional was like lying to HR about what she told me about the pay raise in January. And when I read that she lied about that, I just was like, you know what? Fuck this place, man. I'd rather be working for my dad than feel this demoralized and just like hopeless. No lateral opportunities at all. So I quit my job. I'm a solo streamer and game dev now. No, but I'm gonna take tomorrow to kind of decompress and start looking into the LLC shit to see how I got to like how we're gonna figure this out. And then I'll start working with him Wednesday.
Pretender, you
Alrighty.
Yep.
take out this one.
Load game from slot.
We want to
Cast to
get
save
our
game.
level by name and just connect our level name here. We get the player position. Then we want to set it to the player position of the game instance here. Of course, we take out our
Oh, okay. It's actually not that complicated. Okay, so when you load something, load game. I fucked it up already. Load game from slot. Load game from slot, and we're gonna drag in. I think he doesn't re-instance game slot, does he? I'm assuming he just. Is it the same? I think it's the same. But we'll just drag another instance of this in here. Get game slot, set game slot there. And then we're gonna cast to BP save game.
And then
And then I get to pet the rabbits.
you're gonna get demonetized.
It's a movie. It was a blockbuster movie film.
get the player position
Yeah, they got demonetized.
instance here to set it
Okay,
to
so
player position.
set player position from. Okay, so you just grab it from here and set it. Well, is player position?
Well,
Player.
is it?
Get set player pause. Player pause. Frick!
You see the admin results video on Paul Harrell?
I was gonna watch it tonight. Did he die? Did Paul Harrell die? He had cancer.
Yeah,
Right.
he still does have cancer, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was gonna watch it tonight when I eat. Hope he's okay.
Game and character as well. So get character as well. We can get our inventory.
Okay. So, left my scooter outside the theory. Next minute.
Next minute.
Blueprint self is not. Huh? Blueprint self is not a BP save. Therefore, target must have a connection. Oh, do I have to connect? I think I did this with the other thing on accident too. What did I do? That's there as BP save game. Oh, I think I have to target BP save like that. Cool. Okay, so I have a save game custom event and a load game, and the only thing that save game and load game are respective to is the current player position. So in theory, if I left my scooter outside the theory, the next minute I could put in my player controller script a keybind for F5 and F9, because those are usually like your save load keys in like games, right? So F5 is save, F9 is load. Then I can make it so when you press F5, it talks to the scripts and says, hey, where's the player? Oh, he's here? Okay, cool. Right to save slot player position. And then when you click load, it'll teleport you back to where you click save. In theory. Next thing you know.
Yeah, okay.
Next thing I knew, motherfucker was dead. Okay, so let's do a new thing here. F5. Save game. Fuck. BP underscore custom. Gosh freaking dang it, man. Okay, he's doing a bunch of other variable stuff I don't really need to know about.
One order as the background. Let's go to the called load sequence with 4 situations we want in which you ask. Get 4 times. Like let's sector for 1. That you might want to set the slot name. In all situations, when we click on a button like that, and inside here, of course, we just copy and paste again the game save names. I have to edit this one to game save 1, game save 2.
On click set slot name game save 1.
All of these can connect to the does save
And then
game
does save game exist?
This one.
And slot name.
The game instance.
Get game instance.
We want to cast to our instance.
Cast to my instance.
This one. Then we want to set our slot name of the instance to the slot name of the widget. We need a branch to ask if our save game exists. Then we go from the instance and want to load our game on true. On false, we want to open a level, in this case my character editor is just the editor. So we are done here as well. Let's go to our main widget. Let's keep it simple, so we just have the start game button and an exit button with the text. Let's go to the graph and call our start game on click and the exit as well. The exit is of course pretty easy. We just have the quit game function here. On start game we want to create a widget, in this case the load screen widget, and we call our custom event the load game saves. We want to remove the widget from the parent, in this case our main widget. Then we can add up the widget, so the load screen widget, to the viewport. And save this. Let's go back to our level here. I already placed these camera actor inside the world. Let's go to the details. I set the auto active for player to player 0, so this is the active point when we start the game. Also, I choose this level here as the main menu. Of course, you can choose whatever you want. Let's go to the level blueprint. We need begin play. Then we want to create a widget. In this case, the main widget. We get the player controller. We set the show mouse cursor to true. And then we just add it to the viewport. Let's open up our third-person character because we need a button where we can save the game. Let's keep it simple and put this on H, for example. Then we get
Okay, see now he's doing what I was just trying to do.
to our instance that we created, and then we just call the save game function. Unsaved it.
Okay, so he casts it to the game instance and then calls the sub-task of the game instance called save game. That's crazy. That's so freaking crazy, dude.
Holy shit.
Casts Game. Cast a game instance. Wait, is that even what I called it though? I don't think that's what I called it. I called it BP underscore game instance. Yeah. Yeah. Just like that. And then he gets get game instance. Get game instance. And then, guess what? We have 5. Save game. Okay? Save game. Save it. Just save the fucking game. Okay? And then F6, no, F9. I'm gonna cast it to BP underscore game instance. Get game instance. Stupid. And load game. I don't think this is gonna work. But in theory, if I click play, in theory, and I click play, and I walk over to this ball and click 5. Oh, I forgot those are like editor keys. And click 9. Okay, it's doing something. Huh. Okay, so let's see, just to make sure it's actually communicating with that BP game instance script, I'm gonna do something. Load game, load, print string, game loaded, and then what is this? Save game. So this is if not create save game. Print string save created, and then print string game saved. So in theory, if these are communicating correctly, we'll see some printed stuff on screen. F5, F9, F5, F9, let's see anything. It might be something because the editor keys. I need to change those to be something else. Maybe. I don't know. Make this P.
Peanut. Peanut.
P and O. Wait, no, that's P will be load and then O will be save. Kyo. Debug. Kyo. Kyo. Oh. Get rid of these so it's not interfering with the editor debug things. So if I click O, oops, play O, P, O, P, 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 O, P, P. I don't think it's communicating with it.
P-O-O-P.
Dagnabbit, this is complicated. Son of a gosh damn it, dude. It is complicated. So it's casting to the game. It's fucking complicated. I got like 3 or 4 scripts that need to communicate with each other to do a seemingly very basic task. know what I wonder? If... So I didn't explicitly tell anything that it needs to teleport a player. It's setting, get player pawn, get actor transform, set player pause to... As BP save game. I wonder if I need to... Yeah, so player pause is in here. It's set to be a transform. Player index 0. Weird. Very weird. I might have to like just tackle this some other time. The save game functionality. What else was on the design doc? Settings, level select, load same progression framework. Generalized order approach basically. Level select. That's really gross.
Do that again.
That's really gross, dude. That's so disgusting.
I'm bored.
Same.
This stream fucking sucks.
I know, dude. I'm so fucking like... This is the difficult part of making shit, is not knowing how to fucking make anything. And I just have to like
good
teach
supporter and show up for the streams, but they're just so fucking boring.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that. There's gonna be a lot of.
I'm trying to learn how to develop games, and I'm watching for input, and I'm actually learning less than I would be if I did it myself.
Fuck, man. I mean, feel free to help me out if you can. That's part of the reason I wanted to start streaming, is hoping that like people would trickle in and be like, "Oh, dude, you're stupid.
You're trying to leech off of everyone else."
Yeah, exactly. If they could help me, I mean, I'll do that every day. It's tough out here, man. You see what I'm doing? Like, this shit's fucking complicated, dude.
Yeah, I'll save it for the people that want to do it, because I don't.
I mean, I don't want to either. I just want to make stuff. So I just want there to be cool shit that I've made. The hard part's making that shit work. I have no idea what I'm doing. No fucking idea. I'm about to scuttle all this. That's the worst part, is I think I'm about to scuttle all this. Just delete all the work I've put in the last hour. And just start over off stream. And try and figure it out, like when I have time to just sit here and read for like 2 hours. That's exactly what we're gonna do. When in doubt,
fuck this shit.
Fuck everything. Just delete everything you just worked on. Forget about it. Start over later. We're gonna go back to our blueprint for the first person character. We'll do that. That's fun, and I know how to do some of the first person camera shit. Just delete those here. Let's talk about guns. How do you feel about guns? Yeah. No, let's not talk about guns. Let's talk about movement. So, because I got to figure this out too. It's part of the basic design doc, is a generalized art approach and a generalized story approach. Slash, what the fuck was literally, what is the point of this game? Literally, what is point of this game? I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to make a movement shooter. Like Ultra Kill, not Overkill, Ultra Kill.
Okay.
Ultra over Ultra Kill. Ultra over super crazy kill. Making like a
Ultra mega
floaty
super crazy kill.
ultra super crazy gonzo kill. Making like a really floaty, crazy jumpy shooter that's like really fast paced. Like something kind of like
shooter, like Pong.
All right, dude.
But
You're really gonna start this bullshit right now?
no, listen, you're basically like the physics are like Pong,
You ever heard of Ricochet?
but you're
So you
shooting.
shoot a bullet.
You shoot a
You shoot
No,
somebody
no.
else's bullet.
three-dimensional.
No,
You
no,
shoot
no,
a single
not
bullet,
the
Your
bullets.
opponent uses
The
that same
players have the Pong physics. So when you jump, you continue in a trajectory that you cannot change until you hit a wall, and then you bounce out. So you're constantly having to choose if you're going to stay on the wall that you landed on or jump and fucking be stuck in your trajectory, and you can only fucking go the direction that you would have bounced out of. So then your movement is just fucking linear, but you have to be able to aim, and it's Pong. But it's a shooter.
You know what? It is borderline retarded as that sounds. I'm putting it in the design doc. Make movement
Human Pong.
projectile based, in the sense that once you that wouldn't
That's not
even
what I
work. That wouldn't even work. Well, I know what you said. It's,
It
but
wouldn't
I'm saying the
work.
way it would work is like a projectile. You'd have to send the player like a projectile in the direction they're looking. You wouldn't really have any WASD involvement.
No, you literally could just use spacebar.
Yeah, you fling yourself. Your view flings you at things. I don't think it'd be very enjoyable. I think it would piss a lot of people off. Cause
Oh, you're trying to make it fun?
I don't think that would work, because think about it. You have to aim too. So now every time you try to shoot someone, that's also where you're gonna move.
No. You just press space. You don't even gotta look in the direction you want to go.
I was thinking of making something that is intended to play kind of like you remember Angry Foot, Kyle? Angry Foot was like a first-person Hotline Miami thing.
Nope.
I played it.
Speaking of playing, anyone want to play anything? Have any ideas of what to play?
You look at this shit right
I'm about to play some Marvel.
Play No Man's Sky.
now. Look at this shit, Kyle. You see this shit? It's
Both of those don't
it's-
sound
it's
like good
Anger
ideas.
Foot.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, remember this? I was thinking it'd be cool to make a game that has the kind of flow of something like Anger Foot, but is more movement based. Kind of. That's sort of what I was thinking of doing with this. Is maybe. I don't know if I want to make a horror game. I don't think I have the skills for that yet. But maybe making a shooter that's movement based. It's meant to be really, really fast paced and like frenetic, but you're also like your movement's extremely fast and arcadey, and it's extremely high time to kill, or extremely low time to kill it. I mean, you understand me, boy?
Are you still streaming?
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn. I was about to say something.
Having health
Say
insurance is
something
important.
fucked up.
So, if you
I was about to say something really
as
fucked
Medicaid
up.
or CHIP, listen up. Check your mail
Let's
renewal form for
make
your
a
state. Complete the
little
form and mail it back
movement
right away, so you
arena,
don't lose
shall we?
If you do
I'm gonna make something.
visit
I'm gonna start. The
healthcare.gov
debug room is
to
gonna be the
see
movement
eligible to
room,
enroll and at
where you
low
move
cost
around and
quality
you get
health
real
care.
fun with it. You get
Keep
really
your
crazy
family
with it.
covered.
You have a lot of fun with the
Paid for by
movement room.
Department of Health and Human Services.
Josh, you like yourself a good movement room, right?
Sure.
All right.
I kind of want to get Battlefield 2042.
Don't.
Get it.
Don't.
It's gotten a lot
Dude.
better, and I feel like it would be fun. I was watching someone play, and it looked like a classic Battlefield. Like, it actually looked fun.
Yeah, what, your boyfriend was playing that?
No.
Yeah, right, pal. You're not fooling anyone.
I wish I had something fun to do.
You do.
No, I kind of want to play Tarkov, but I don't really want to play alone because I just keep running into teams, and
Okay, good.
I don't want to fucking quest alone. It's been fucking just boring, and nothing else sounds that fun. So here we
you
are.
Tried doing some like hardcore drugs, maybe.
It's a conflict of interest.
Well, no one needs to know.
I'll know.
Yeah, but you're you're nobody. So it's fine. Listen, your secret's safe with me, dude.
Kyle, you want to play shitty drifting game?
What stays in the stream on the internet
No, I'm gonna play Arma.
for the public is
Stays
on this stream on the internet
Ever.
for the public forever.
What could possibly be fun about Arma?
Arma's fun. Maybe you just need to chill out. You ever think about that?
I've been chill. I just fucking it's running simulator.
I've been too chill. Shit.
You've been too chill. I'm gonna be honest with you. You've been a little bit too chill lately, and I'm kind of worried about you. You've been kind of freaking me out.
Read a book. Shit.
Read a book or some shit, yeah.
Read a book today.
You better read a book today, or Tyler's gonna get you.
I'll get you.
He'll pinch you real good.
Rawr.
Alright, so there's my stupid structure for stupid things. I've got a spotlight on that ish. Where that spotlight at? Yo, check this out.
I've been so bored lately. I've been reading books and been fucking with this binder clip. Looks like an oversized binder clip.
Looking
I put that
like
shit
an
on my nipples.
oversized binder clip, bro.
Binder clip?
Alright, let me move the player. Let me move this boy over here. Yeah. Start fucking around with movement a little bit. Let's play. So out the gate. There ain't no sprint. You can jump, but you have one walking speed. I think I might be onto something. I mean, it's been done before, kind of, but not in a semi-realistic environment, I guess. It'd be cool to make a game that, like, the movement alone is so... Like, you know when you're surfing? Like, how surfing or most of, like, KZ... The movement feels good enough that, like, the movement itself is kind of its own game mode. Or if there's, like... something that kind of paired that approach to the movement, maybe less skill dependent, but like with a shooter that required like really fast reaction time, basically ultra kill, but different. I have an idea. I do. Let me jot some stuff out here. Movement. Sprinting. crouching / sliding. Actually, that's gonna be a subset. Sliding. Wall running. Maybe. Camera tilt / warble for movement input. Wall jumping. Okay. I'm gonna take a brief intermission. I'm gonna check my dog and plug my phone in. But I will be back, okay? Thank you. I forgot it's almost 8. I need to walk my dog soon. Let's take a look at the old first-person blueprint for controls, shall we?
Oh, Stank is streaming.
Ooh.
Yeah!
He's been streaming with Summit.
Yeah, so they did some raids.
Batty's streaming too right now.
Who?
Batty streams.
I don't know what that is.
Batty?
Yeah, he was on podcast.
I know Batty.
So,
I know him.
you know Batty. You don't know Batty.
You don't know Batty like I do. Get actor right vector. Target is actor self, return value, world direction, scale is action value. What is it? I think it's called LERP. LERP. Yeah, so I can LERP it. I can LERP it, baby. What I can do is when you press the input, I think I can LERP it so that, because I want the movement to feel like there's some momentum. You have to build momentum. So when you start moving forward, right now, just instantly you're moving at max velocity, I think. Instead of it being like a progression. Scale value. Oh, shoot. This is gonna be crazy, dude. Oh man, I got so much work to do.
Whoa.
Ain't even funny, bro. Ain't even funny how much work I got to be doing right now. It's your camera controller. Add input mapping on receiver controller. Change dependent bit controller. Bootcast bit controller is valid. Enhanced input local player subsystem. It's your camera controller, your movement input, your jump input. Weird. What about the you know, the shoot buttons? Where that? Where that at? Well, shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm deleting all this shit. I'm rewriting the movement. We'll leave the camera though, because I can just, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I may have deleted everything too fast.
Smiths always gives you savings
Add
and
movement
rewards
input
on top of our
target
lower
is
than low prices. And when you download the Smiths app, you can enjoy over $500
What
in
the
savings
hell?
every week.
Yeah, you
I'm
know what?
fucked.
I'm fucked, dude. I'm scatterbrained as shit today. I'm gonna close out the stream here. It was net. You know, we did learn some things, but not really. We've accomplished nothing. We've accomplished zero. Well, no, that's not true. I did make a little area in the debug room to work on
We
movement.
learned a lot, but
Learned
not
a lot,
that much.
but not enough to do anything with. That's okay. It takes time. It's kind of like a snowball. Once you get going, it becomes easier to figure shit out, but I'm still so rusty. I'll have to just keep at it. I think off stream tonight, I'm going to try to figure out how to save and load data. But it's so complicated. I'm going to run into this a lot too, I think. When something's so complicated that it's not even worth streaming, because it's like just me staring at like documentation for like an hour. That's just like not. I'm mostly just doing this for my own sake. That's what these streams are for. But at the same time, I would like it if they were somewhat entertaining or educational. It's like showing up to class and your teacher doesn't know what he's supposed to be like. Hey, math teacher.
Coming to class, there's a sub there.
Yeah, not even. It's like you show up to chemistry class. You're like, hey, teacher, I heard today we're supposed to be learning how to, I don't know, do chemical reactions, how to write out like the chemical reactions. And the teacher's like, yeah, let me figure out how to do that first. And then the whole class is just the teacher trying to figure out what to tell you. And then you just leave. That's kind of what it's like. I've accomplished nothing. But that's okay. I kill stream. I'll stream tomorrow.